Atlanta Business Chronicles Biz. Sponsored by Georgia Power and Go Beyond Profit.
Good morning and thanks for joining us. We start with the top business headlines. Hundreds of Norfolk Southern employees are already moving from Virginia to Metro Atlanta. This as the company broke ground last week on its new $575 million headquarters. Atlanta-based Cousins Properties is developing the two-tower campus. It'll go up in Midtown on West Peachtree Street. State and local leaders were on hand to mark the area's newest Fortune 500 company.
What we know is that companies find Atlanta to be a very desirable place to do business and to relocate. What I've always been told is that there's no other city in this country that has this great synergy between our business community, our philanthropic community, and our local government the way that Atlanta does.
This will be a really iconic project on the Atlanta skyline. It'll be a terrific place for the Norfolk Southern team to collaborate and really advance their strategic goals, and at the same time we think it's going to be a wonderful addition for the Midtown Atlanta community.
That community is bound to get 850 jobs when Norfolk Southern's headquarters opens in the summer of 2021. Well, Cousins Properties is pretty busy these days. The largest office landlord in Atlanta has also struck a deal to buy Dallas-based Tier Real Estate Investment Trust. Cousins says the deal is linked to population and job growth shifting to Sun Belt markets. The acquisition will create a nearly $6 billion real estate company with 21 million square feet of high-end office space. State lawmakers are racing toward the end of this legislative session. Governor Brian Kemp signed the Medicaid waiver bill last week. It'll expand health insurance coverage for low-income residents outside the Affordable Care Act. Lawmakers approved the fiscal 2020 budget, which includes a $3,000 raise for teachers. A measure to create a state oversight committee for Atlanta's airport is moving forward, too. This proposal could replace the idea of an all-out state takeover. The last day of the General Assembly is Tuesday. Hundreds of jobs are headed to the Metro. A company called Pop Displays will open an $8 million manufacturing and distribution facility in East Point. Pop makes retail displays and fixtures. That new plant could create 280 jobs. Female employees at the Kia Motors plant in West Point say they're especially excited about the newest vehicle rolling off the line there. The first batch of Kia's new Telluride SUV is just arriving in the Middle East. They'll go to several countries, including Saudi Arabia, which for the first time this century now allows women to drive. This is the first Georgia-made Kia Motors vehicle exported to the Middle East. The initial shipment included 250 Tellurides. UPS is adding drone technology to its latest push into the healthcare sector. Brown started a new logistics service that delivers medical samples via unmanned drones. It's teaming up with a company called MatterNet on this project. Right now, the program is just taking place at a hospital system in Raleigh, North Carolina.